Hello, it's me again. I'm back with another update to how the game is going. Everything's been going well so far. I'm working through my goals. Everything is going smoothly. I have about 37 stat blocks now for various creatures you encounter throughout the game, like there's a rock person up there, or robot that does yoga for you. Um, my drawing skills aren't amazing, but they get the job done. Some bandits over there. I like this guy down here, the wizard. I'm doing that. I colored in my map, so this isn't going to be the whole thing, but it's basically the first region you'll start in, and that will definitely take up a couple of sessions because there's a big ruin to the northeast. There's some settlements, and then once people start going and out into the world, I'll start making other map parts and then fitting them together. And I'm going to start the map of the city soon. The different districts really get really granular into it, so people feel like it's a real living city, not just you go into the city and there's a market. Like, okay, boring. So other than that, it's going well, and so working on the stat blocks for creatures, trying to fill out the areas, working on traversal mechanics. So basically, 24 hours in the day, 15 hours you can spend traveling. That leaves 9 hours for sleeping. So 15 hours if you walk, a certain amount. You walk 5 miles, there's an encounter, 1 in 3 chance of an encounter. So if you travel the full 15 miles, there's about a 3 in 3 chance of encountering at least something, give or take. You could be 0, could be 3 per day. It's just depends on probability. Um, and I'm getting in the stat, not the stat blocks, the what happens when you meet these encounters. So I have a table for what happens, what is happening. Like, say you roll and you're in the jungle and you roll a 2d6 to see what you find. Maybe you roll a 7, that means you find a black arm adder. So what is the black arm adder doing? You'd roll again and you'd say playing. So you find a black arm adder playing. Maybe it's playing with other snakes. Maybe it's playing with a rock. I don't know. That's up to the game master to decide. But it's not just like, you encounter a snake, now go fight it. You encounter a troll, now go fight it. Okay, you did that 3 times, now you can take a long rest and you can do it the next day. Because that's like the joke of 5th edition, right? You fight some stuff, you go through five encounters in a day. Oh boy, now we can go to bed and do it all tomorrow. But it's trying to be more dynamic, more like the world exists without you in it. That's kind of the feeling I'm trying to make. The world exists, and it will continue to exist even if you don't live inside of the world. Um, and after that, I'm going to work on dungeon generation. So a lot of dice rolling involving creating corridors and locations and dungeons and that sort of stuff. Because I don't want to be, there's various ruins that dot the horizon. And if players want to go there, of course they can go there. And it's not fun at all if they get to the dungeon or the ruins or whatever it is and you just say, oh, I'm sorry, there's nothing here because I haven't planned it. Well, you're not supposed to plan every little single thing that happens in the world. You're supposed to, well, in my opinion, create a system that allows for a lot of different things to take place, even if you don't directly piece every single thing together yourself. So that's what I'm going to be working on the next few days. And once I fill out the stat blocks and all the creatures for the areas, because there's a lot of areas, fungal grove, ruins, jungle, all that sort of stuff. Once I have that done, then I'll make some characters and I'll start doing some tweaking of stats. Maybe this enemy has too much health. Maybe this excuse me, this ability doesn't do enough morale damage or something like that. You know, it'll be rough in the beginning, but you want to tweak it to a point where it's not balanced, but you don't want to be, you don't die in this game if you lose all your, they're called morale points. If you lose all your morale points, you become demoralized and you roll on a table to see what happens. And if you roll a 6, that's disillusionment. And if you roll that twice for your character, you're permanently disillusioned. And you have to like roll a new character. So you're not dead, but the fight is taken out of you. Because again, this is for all levels. I don't want to say you have been murdered, you know, because that's not fun for some people. So yeah, if anyone has any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. I'd be happy to answer anything. If someone says, you know, oh, I don't really understand why you're doing this instead of this, I'd also be happy to listen to that because I'm always open for constructive criticism. So, you know, if you've watched this long on this video, I hope everything goes well for you in life, and I will see you in vlog number 3, which will be in a few days, and I will have a lot more stuff done by then. So thanks for watching.